Hi out there, YouTube. My name's Jeremiah Lind, and I'm here to tell you my vaping story. My vaping story revolves around math. See, I love math because numbers, they don't lie. I am 36 years old, and I've been smoking since I was 15. So just over 20 years have I been smoking cigarettes. Now, I have been trying to quit smoking for the last 10 years, if not a little bit longer. The interesting thing and where math comes in is that I have been smoking for over half my life at this point. And I have been trying to quit for a quarter of the amount of time that I've been alive. Now, I have a son who's 6, and I have another little son who's almost 4, will be 4 in March. And I am officially cigarette-free for 3 weeks. I've been vaping for almost 2 months now. When I started, I tried one of the pens, and the pen, it worked all right. It wasn't for me. It didn't give me enough of the fix that I needed to finally put down cigarettes. But it led me into believing that vaping is something that could work for me. I went out and I decided that was it. I was done. I needed to get something a little bit stronger and that was going to work better. And I ended up picking up an E-Leaf iStick, a 60 watt, and it worked excellent. And unfortunately, it just died, and I just had to go out today and get a new model because it was surging and I was burning through coils, and I was afraid at this point that I needed that fix, and I was gonna go back to what I did not ever want to go back to again. But the E-Leaf, it was a fantastic starter kit for me. It worked. I had one instance like 3 weeks into it where I burned a coil, and I didn't have any extras on me, and I ended up getting a pack of cigarettes, and I kicked myself. I was mad. I swore that the pack that I bought before that was going to be the last one, and I was mad at myself because I failed. That pack of cigarettes, I smoked. I did smoke the whole thing. I'll be completely honest. It took me over 2 weeks to smoke it, and those last couple were like lighting it, 3 drags off of it, and tossing it because it wasn't satisfying at all. But the thing is that I have been saying firmly for the last 2 years that every pack is going to be my last. And they weren't. And it wasn't happening. And my mom has been on me to quit. Everybody has wanted me to quit. And I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I could get through anything I needed to get through except quitting smoking. And that was the hardest thing for me to do. I was in a really bad car wreck in 2011. I was on my back in a hospital bed for almost 3 months. I went to rehab for over a year in order to get myself walking again. It took me. I went to rehab for 6 months. And I still had a horrible limp, and they discharged me, and they had me go to the gym, and I had to go to the gym 4 days a week for 2 hours for another 5 months in order to build up my strength, and they kicked my butt. They kicked my butt to make myself walking, and you know what? I pushed myself every day, and I could do that, and today I can walk, but I couldn't give up those cigarettes, not until I found vaping. And, you know, everybody says, oh, you know what? It's still smoking. It's still this. You know, it's still got nicotine in it. But I'm not smoking cigarettes. It may have nicotine in it, but that's really it. And I'm off. And I'm never going back. That is the one thing I swear to everybody. I swear it to my boys. I swear it to my girlfriend. I say it to everybody. And the one thing that makes me happy is a week ago, my 6-year-old, came up to me and said, "Daddy, you don't smell anymore." And it makes me very happy that even he realizes that I'm doing it. Thanks a lot.